Here are my collards. Now I am going to pick these greens for you. And this is what we used to do when we were kids, and I really didn't like doing this. And as I said before, this is something we did at my grandmother's house and then at my mother's. And I actually grow I don't like picking them, but I love eating them. But I actually do grow these in my garden because it's one of my favorite greens. So I am going to pick collards, and I'm going to show you how it's done. And then once I pick them or clean the stem off of them, I will be cutting them with my favorite knife, as always. And you'll see this in a lot of videos. It is really, really sharp. So let's get started. I'm not super excited, but I'm excited to show you all because maybe you all will learn something. So these greens have already been cleaned, but once I pick them, I will clean them again. So what I mean by picking or cleaning them off the stem is when you do this. You take them, pop them off like this. Doot. And these greens right here are considered curly collards. I have some curly collards and straight collards. Now I will show you the difference of a curly collard and a regular old straight round collard. So this is a regular collard green. This is the kind I actually grow in my garden. And this is a curly collard, which I actually thought was a kale, which I still think the guy sold me a kale, gave me a kale. But anyway, nonetheless, you can mix these two together. So I will clean the stems because the stems are tough. It's not something you really want to eat. So the green is what you want to eat. And that's how you take and clean the stem. And since this is a curly collard, why not do all of my tasks all at once to save me some time? So, in comes the knife. Or maybe I don't need a knife and I just want to tear them apart because that really is small enough for me. And I'm going to put those in there. Now, I may need a knife for this one because it only has a little bit here, and then you're going to do this right here. But sometimes people take this and they cut it. But sometimes cutting it is not always the best thing for a green. So, guess what I'm going to do? As I go, I'm just going to tear my greens up and throw them in my big red bowl as I go, especially these, because then they will match what's inside of the other bowl. Yeah, I did ask the guy why was his green so holy. He said the bugs was just getting to him. Yep, if the bugs get to your greens, that means you need to spray with some organic spray. I use neem oil on my greens and it will stop any bug from terrorizing your garden. Also this year, the groundhogs attacked my garden, and so I had to put down some groundhog prevention poison. Sorry, but I did. And it worked. They will no longer come to my garden because I put some poison over by their area and I assumed that they ate some. And I've not seen them since until I was sitting on my chair in my living room and I happened to look out my porch and there was a groundhog walking on my porch. I'm like, sir, why are you there? And I had to go chase him off. Then I couldn't figure out where he went. And he was flying across the neighbor's driveway, going like towards the back of their house. But I think he knew I was coming. He said, I don't want her to mess with me. So I haven't seen him since. So I'm tearing up these greens. It won't take me long because there's not a lot of these greens. Remember when I said I'm going to take my banana peppers and my tomatoes and saute them? Yep. That's what I will do. But that won't take place until the winter. Because all these vegetables that you just saw me cut up is for winter harvest. It's for the winter. Now I do have cabbage in my garden as well. And I will harvest those here pretty soon and cut those up as well too. Because I love cabbage too. I think I like everything about the collard family because cabbage is part of the collard family. Cabbage, greens, collards, kale, Brussels sprouts, broccoli leaves, all of those are all part of the collard family, in case anybody wanted to know that. Yeah, those are like really good greens and they're real healthy for you as well too. I'm almost done with one batch of these greens already, believe it or not. It don't take long. Yeah, these will be washed. They're not as clean as I thought they were, because my hands feel a little gritty. But they will go in the sink. I will use the that vegetable wash that I use to wash my grapes with. I will use that vegetable wash on these. These feel a little gritty. And I can't have grittiness. Woo. Okay, let me cut these. Not cut. You know what? I'm so glad I didn't use the knife on these. So much easier this way, don't you think? I would have been cutting for days. La-da-dee-da-da. La-da-dee-dee-da-da-da. If you're seeing this video, comment where you're seeing this video from. I really am curious. And if you have a YouTube channel, let me know. I'll subscribe to it. I like to watch a lot of interesting things on TV. One of my favorite things to watch on TV, you guys might think this is weird, is watching people mow grass. I'm telling you what, have you ever watched any of those things and watched those lawns be transformed? Oh my gosh. Sometimes I'm like wondering, how did people yards even get that way? And then you get to hear some of their stories, and I'm like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Just truly amazing. Truly, truly amazing. And I love to do yard work as well too. But as I got older, as I'm getting older, and I'm developing arthritis, I can't do as much yard work as I like to. But I still do some of it. Guess what? I'm done. Didn't take long. Did not take long to get those greens done. They were pretty small batches, but I guess the curly collards. And did you know when I cook these, they're gonna be like almost nothing. Literally, greens cook down to almost nothing. Whew. This is all the trash from all those fruits and vegetables that I cut up, chopped up, peeled, picked, everything, all the paraphernalia. Now this will go out in the trash today with the trash, because if you don't take it out, it's gonna smell really, really bad. So, I have done for you today vegetables such as collards, grapes, cantaloupe, corn, demonstrated all of those wonderful things for you. And I had a really great time today just talking about me as a person, as an entrepreneur, as a rare disease patient, and just giving you an insight on my life as a little bit. If you like this content, please comment, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned for a video next week. Monday, as a matter of fact, when I share an excerpt from my book called To Hell with Sarcoidosis. Until Monday, thank you. Talk to you soon.